Hello, 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 everybody, and welcome. Hope everyone is doing good today. Let me give some shout outs. Andrea, Laurel's Heart, Stay at Home Mom Detective, Kathy W., Karen Baird, hello. From Sweden, wow. Good to see everybody. Hey, Kendra. Nice to see you. So we are just waiting. It should be starting in about 15 minutes. Hello, Freja. Jody. Hello from Idaho, California, Kentucky. We got everybody in the house today. Stay at home mom says hello from California. Another atmospheric river hitting us. We're supposed to be getting snow again, and we have already been bombarded with snow. Jody, hello from North Idaho. Agape Love, hello from Woodstock, New York. Bam Cat, hello. Cat H, hello, my dear. Jessica, hello. Aw, just give me a second, you guys. Sorry about that, you guys. Seems every time I get online, somebody's ringing the bell or something. Jessica, hello, Willow. Hardest work moving on YouTube. Oh, there's a lot of us out here, but thank you, Jessica. Lorna, hello. Dawn from Kitchener, Ontario. Pamela from Nebraska. Amcat, Tennessee. Heather in Wyoming. Vineland from Orange County, California. Spread love and not hate from Michigan. Hello. Minushuka, Colorado. Sarah, hello, my Canadian friend. Nancy from Arizona. Thunderbumps from the UK. Well, I'm glad you're here too, you guys. Yes, Gannon deserves justice. So what I'm going to be doing, you guys, is like I do with the Lori and Chad case. Everybody knows that Lori is going to be going to court on April 3rd. She's keeping hers. Hello, Marianne, Luby Lou, Leah, Christina, J.E. Hello, everybody. Theirs is not going to be, there's no cameras allowed in the courtroom. So even now that they're separated and everything, they're still not allowed in the courtroom. So we won't be able to live stream that one. Now, with the Letecia Stauch case, we're still not allowed to live stream until her trial starts. From what I understand, we are allowed to live stream her trial, but nothing before that. So what I'm going to be doing is like I do in the Lori and Chad stuff, I'll be watching it and giving you guys a play-by-play. And starting on the 20th, when her trial starts, we will be able to just purely live stream it so you guys can watch it. It's going to save my voice too, because then I don't have to repeat everything that's being said, right? Hello, Marianne. Toxic Orchard. Hello, Boo Bear. Lots of Canadian friends of mine here. I don't know, Bamacket, if Trezell and Jacqueline's is going to be live streamed. I haven't heard nothing about that. I know that John Pryor is fighting to have cameras in the courtroom for Chad, but I know Archibald does not want the cameras in the courtroom for Lori's, so they will not be there. And as far as the Kohlberger, I think a lot of media is fighting for cameras there also. So, okay, so let me get into the webinar. I can let you guys know what she looks like, what she's wearing, give you all the information as it's coming out. Okay, so I am in, and it will be starting soon, so we are waiting. Go. Hang on, let me just get in this here. Oh, crap. Okay, I still can't get in from that. I got something not working on my computer. Just a minute, I will get it working. JR, hello. Summer Dawn, hello. Marie Burks, everybody coming in. Yeah, different jurisdictions, Leah, have their own set of rules. We just got to follow the rules and hope for the best. And like I said, I know we cannot follow Lori's because there's no cameras allowed in the courtroom. But Letecia's, we are going to be able to follow it, and you're going to be able to see it play by play. I'll be able to live stream that starting when her trial starts. Now, I'm going to check into it a little bit more because I don't know. I know they are going with a jury trial, so I'm not sure if that part of it I can live stream. I'm going to get more information on that. And if I can, or if that's already going to be done, I don't know how that's going to work. So I'll look more into that. We don't really need to see the jury selection anyway, but the trial, yes. And you guys will be able to see that because I will be able to live stream it. So. Kendra says, anybody who kills a child should be eligible for the death penalty. Yeah, it is. It's horrific, you guys. Like, and we've been waiting a long time for this, right? Yeah, we don't know what she's going to be. I'll let you guys know what I'm seeing. Hopefully she doesn't have any more antics up her sleeve and stuff like that. We know when we were allowed to stream it, we seen her with some of her antics, which like typing on her arm and stuff like this, just really some crazy stuff, swirling herself around. And it was just really, wow. It's a pre-trial hearing is what is happening today, Leah. I'm not exactly sure what is in, if there's any other motions to be heard, anything like that. It's everything that's going to be tied up before the trial starts, because the trial starts, you guys, on the 20th. So we got, what, 11 days? You're very welcome, Kendra. You're very welcome. Just being here and hitting that like and subscribing is good enough, Kendra. Quick question. Can I please post a link to your channel? Toxic Orchard. Quick question. Can I please post a link to your channel in my True Crime Discord? Sure. Absolutely. Summer Dawn, I can't imagine how heartbreaking this is. And yeah, right? It's like, not only does you know, Landon and Albert have to mourn losing their son. They now have to watch this crazy broad's antics in court, right? I don't know how Landon is holding up. I would assume not very well. Butterfly Dana says, well, is it true there's a video of Letecia dancing at a bar either day before she killed Gannon or day of? I wouldn't assume it would be the day of, if there is one. I have never heard of that, Butterfly Dana. But if there is, I could pretty much tell you it wouldn't be the day of, because she was very busy, right? That day, very, very busy. Could there be one of the day before? I'm not sure, hon. I have never heard of one. Okay, so it looks like we're waiting for it to start. Yes. Thank you, Summer Dawn. And yeah, YouTube has come out with a lot more rules and stuff like that too. I know there's some channels that I watch that, like we're in Canada, so we can't carry guns, but in the US, there's a lot of states that you can carry your weapon on you and stuff like that. Well, apparently, if you got your weapon on you and your video recording, and if that's shown, they strike your video or they take it off or whatever. You can't be showing guns or anything. There's a whole bunch of new rules that just come out. So. Oh, okay. Quentin's mom. Quentin's mom, yeah. Okay, so we're still waiting for it to start here, you guys. Yeah, she was another one, real piece of work. But she is also locked up now, you guys, and she will not be able to. Her other children have been taken by Child Protective Services. So I found what someone told me. There is a video of her dancing at a club on New Year's Eve, just days after she murdered Gannon. I'm not so sure about that. Gannon was, oh, hang on a sec, you guys. Sorry about that. Every time I get on live, you guys. Okay, so where was that comment? Hang on. Okay, well, I found what someone told me. There's a video of her dancing at the club on New Year's just after she murdered Gannon. That's impossible, Butterfly Dana, because Gannon was murdered the end of January. So I don't know how she could be dancing on a bar on New Year's Eve when Gannon was very much alive then. And yes, she is. The trial starts on the 20th. Yeah, be careful what you hear. A lot of stuff out there. Hello, Katerina. Agape Love. Hello. Pamela. Hello. Thank you, Summer. Yes, let's watch what we put up here, please. Yeah, I get tired of the rumors and that too, so that's why I'm very selective with who I deal with in the YouTube community. And even then, I've come across some pretty messed up crap. But anyway. Yeah, now I'm hearing that too, so I don't know if I can stream that. But I don't think we can do the stream the jury stuff, but we will be able to stream the trial. Yeah, that's got to be hard. Thank you, Kendra. Absolutely. Thank you, Summer. Hey, K. Mitch. Okay, let me go back and check again, you guys. Okay, so it looks like Letecia is in the courtroom. She's dressed in orange, you guys, so nothing fancy. Give me a second, you guys. Yeah, I'm muted you guys right now because I'm trying to get this audio figured out. So just give me a second. Hear me? Because I'm having technical difficulties with the sound, so that's why I'm typing it to the screen. stay-at-home mom, I'm going to let you know about your exact question right there once, we are done with the hearing and I can put the volume back on. Hey, you guys. Okay, so, oops. Okay, so the hearing is over. Tolini is her, Letecia Stauch's lawyer. So sorry about that, you guys. I'm going to make sure that I get this figured out. I don't know why my um, earbuds were not working. It would have been a lot easier for me to just repeat what is being said other than having to type it out. But it is what it is. I got the information out. So, okay. So there was a few things that you guys were asking um, when I was typing. I'm sorry. I just, between listening to that and then typing what I just heard and still listening to what's being said, it was a little difficult. But somebody had asked about this MRI. Why are they wanting this MRI? Why are they wanting this MRI? Well, I find it funny with this MRI thing because they're trying to say that she had a brain injury and that's what caused her. Oh, you guys, thank you. I love you guys. She's trying to say that brain injury is what caused her to do what she did to Gannon. Now, the problem with that is, if you guys remember back a while ago when I was doing a live, I went over a letter that she had written to the judge. And she was saying that she had fallen off her bunk. She had injured her head. It took a long time for them to get a doctor into her and follow-up appointments and all this stuff. So as far as I'm concerned, if there is an injury there and an injury shows up, was that there before this happened, before she was incarcerated? I'm wondering if the MRI would be able to show how old that injury is, if there is one there. We don't know if there's even one there. So that's why the judge was saying, like, these reports, this crazy Dr. Lewis doctor has no idea if there was, I don't know. But this Dr. Lewis, I'm not impressed with her. She likes to try and get people off on murder charges, claiming brain injuries. But if this MRI shows a brain injury, is what my question would be, are they able to tell when that injury occurred? Because we know that she fell out of her bunk. This is after this had happened with Gannon. She'd fallen out of her bunk, smashed her head on the floor. She was on the upper bunk, and said that she had headaches and injuries and whatnot. So I'm wondering, did she do that on purpose? I could see her throwing herself off that bunk to get a head injury, to then claim that she did this with Gannon, or what she did with Gannon, because of a head injury, because nothing else is working, right? So I'm wondering if that wasn't one of her intentions. Thank you so much, Allison. I appreciate that. So, okay, so Sammy Smith is saying no, an MRI cannot determine how long ago the injury was. MRIs can even determine a new stroke and an old. Yeah, but those are different kind of things that happen in the brain, Dana, Butterfly Dana. So that would be something that I'd be interested in looking into. I think strokes are a little different than blunt force trauma. Yeah. Thank you again, Allison, for that. Summer Dawn says, in my line of work, the clients commonly cannot put together such an elaborate crime and to be so cruel and manipulative. Right. So it's like, thank you, Deborah. You guys are awesome. Thank you. I know that there's some things that it can show. Like, it can show if there is a brain injury. It can show if there's a bleed in the brain. It can show just like, sorry, Butterfly Dana said, a stroke or something like that. But can it show with a blunt force injury, like maybe getting hit with a baseball bat or like her falling off her bunk and smashing her head on the floor? Can they tell how long ago that injury happened? Because it seems funny to me that she gets an injury like that to her brain when she is claiming that she's got some kind of mental health issue. I thought so too, K. Mitch, but I think none of it happened. But another thing that's interesting here is this Dr. Lewis, supposed to be this great doctor and this and that, and they've got no reports. So that's what the judge was talking about when he says, like, why doesn't this doctor, she knows when the court date is. Why have these reports from last year, these testings that she did last, I believe it was October, why have they not been submitted yet to defense or to the prosecution or to the court? And he said that it was made quite clear back then that these reports needed to be filed in a timely manner. That's why they were pushing for this testing and trying to arrange all that testing to be done really quickly. And they did get some testing done. I guess as Dr. Lewis met with her and did some testing and whatnot. I know there was an MRI and there was, what was the other thing, you guys? Do you remember an EEG or something that she wanted connected to her for 3 days? None of that went ahead. But now, since Dr. Lewis has met up with one of the other doctors, now somebody talked earlier about the Brady violations. Now, the thing is with that, these doctors are working together so they can talk to each other and discuss information that has gone back and forth between the doctors. Now, apparently, when this Dr. Lewis met up with other doctors that have dealt with Letecia before, Dr. Lewis came to the understanding that, yes, we do need to go ahead with this MRI and we need it done. So that's what they're arguing about now, that if they get the MRI done, even if the report is not back in time for the trial to start on March 20th, they could still go ahead and then deal with that as the report comes in during trial. So they wouldn't be able to bring up anything about that until that report was in. But then the judge also became agitated and he's saying, like, these reports should have already been in. How can we believe that any other reports will be in a timely manner type thing? So he's giving this doctor to March 16th at 5 p.m., ordering her to have these reports into the court. So he's done playing around. Can't ultrasound adult heads. Was she on medication before? No, not that I'm aware of, Kimmy. I don't think she was on any kind of medication before. I don't think that there was any thing before. I can't be sure about that. Summer Dawn, and thank you again, Deborah. I appreciate that. Summer Dawn says, I work with manipulative clients, but nothing compared to this woman. Yeah, so Letecia was supposed to have the MRI and the EEG, and they decided they weren't going to do that they were just going to do other testings that they could do without having to do those. And now, 2 weeks before trial, they're saying, well, not even 2 weeks, a week and a half before trial, they're saying, no, we need the MRI. So Letecia sat in the courtroom at the end of the bench, like really far away from, if you're looking from the judge's perspective, looking out into the courtroom, the benches went like there was an aisle down the middle, and then on each side they met the wall. The seating met the wall. It's just long benches, and she was leaning up against the wall at the very end of that, like probably about 6 feet away from her attorneys. So the judge also gave instructions regarding laptops and everything. He told the defense and prosecution that before trial starts, that they have to give serial numbers and everything for any kind of electronics that they are going to have at their table. Any laptops, iPads, ThinkPads, anything like that have to be bolted down, secured. He went over, as I was telling you, he went over the jury selection process, that they're going to have all these jurors all come in. They're going to bring them into the courtroom 75 at a time. They're not going to be called by name. They're going to be called by a number. There's only going to be audio of the jury selection as to protect what the jurors look like. I'm just going through the chat here, you guys. Yes. The judge ordered Letecia to be there by 8:30 every morning from the 20th on until her trial is over. You're very welcome. Yeah, it was, yeah. So sorry for any typos, you guys. As I'm trying to type what I just heard, I'm still trying to listen to what the judge is saying so I can then type that. Yeah, I don't know how they do it, these reporters, but yeah, I'm not built for that. Okay, so stay-at-home mom says old brain tissue or atrophy can show on an MRI years later, but it depends on where on the brain it is that could affect someone's mental functioning. Was Letecia ever diagnosed? I'm not sure about that, stay-at-home mom, what she's been diagnosed with prior. I don't know. It is going to be saved. Once my live here is done, it will go private for a bit, you guys, but it will be back up. Usually it takes about 20 minutes for it to come back up. That's for it to go from StreamYards over to YouTube and upload and everything. Yeah. Not quite an hour. It's usually about 15, 20 minutes. It goes private just to upload from StreamYard to YouTube, and then it's back up. Harley, oh, that's another thing I found out, you guys. Harley has apparently taken off. She has gone on vacation to, oh my God, I know it's far away. I don't know where it was, but I know she's gone for a couple weeks on vacation, just a week and a half before trials start, and she's on the witness list. Oh, thank you, Carol. Yeah, we all know about assumptions, but I like your input, Summer. Oh, thank you, Agape. Yeah, she's gone out of the country. She's like gone. I don't know if it was, I don't want to say Rome or something like that, but I know it's far away. She's gone, and it's out of the U.S. She's gone out of the U.S. So that's that, you guys. The judge was not going to delay this. He says that the family has waited 3 years for this to come to trial, and he was not going to delay it again at all. And that if they are going to have to wait for certain test results to come back, that is what they will do, and they will address that when those reports are available. So with that being said, you guys, like I said, I'm not going to cover the jury selection, you guys, but I will cover the trial. I will restream it by then. Everything will be fixed and set up again. I did change some audio on my computer, so I'm thinking it could be that, but we'll see what happens. Yeah, she can be forced to testify. If she doesn't show up as a witness, the prosecution has subpoenaed her. There would be a warrant put out for her arrest. Yeah, me too. But she can only go for so far, right? And there's a lot of other countries that have extradition treaties with the U.S. So if I talk to AK about anything about Suzanne Morphy, there's a lot going on with the Suzanne Morphy. I was speaking to him the other night. Yes, they would they could put her as a hostile witness and they would put a warrant out for her arrest. Yep, March 20th, it starts with jury selection. They are saying that it's going to be about 2 weeks for jury selection. And they don't expect the trial to start until April 3rd, which is the same day that Lori Vallow's trial starts. But they're saying that if they can get through, what the judge is going to do when they bring in all the jurors, all the ones that have been subpoenaed are all going to have to be at the courtroom. He wants to get it down to about 125. So the first session of jury selection, what he is going to be doing is, if some of the jurors have put in for undue hardship, he will be dismissing those ones first once he's gone through their excuse for not being able to sit on a jury. And if he accepts those excuses, then he will let them go. So that will be done first. Just saw his name and removed it. Loved him so much, though. Just saw his name and removed it. What name? Huh? Just seen whose name. Oh, no, you can't. You don't have to. Anything with AK, you don't have to remove that from chat. You can talk about AK in here. That's my brother. Where was I now? Yeah. So then once, I don't know how many jurors are in total, but I know the judge said he wanted to get it down to at least 125 out of all the ones that have been subpoenaed. He wants to do that within the first week. The second week, he wants to bring that 125 down to the juries and alternates that they are going to go with. But he says that it could very well be 2 days and they've agreed on a jury. And if that's the case, then it will be going through. So I will be watching, not watching it, but I will be keeping my eye on seeing if a jury has been selected. So I will do that. Yes, and he's still working very hard on the Suzanne Morphew case. Yes, we are very nice in here, and we do not allow any bullying or nastiness or anything towards anybody in the chat room, any of our mods, nothing. We don't allow that. So safe place for everybody here. If you get rude, vulgar, attack other people, stuff like that, you're gone. We don't put up with any of that. So you are very welcome to your iCharm, and glad that you found us. And thank you. Thank you for your kindness. Yeah, I've been working with AK on the Suzanne Morphew thing since day one. There was me, AK, and there's 2 other women that also worked with us that don't anymore, but we have been on this, me and AK, since day one. He's the technology guy. Like, don't ask me anything about that stuff, because as you guys can tell, I'm not very technically inclined to know how to fix things. So I've got to get my audio fixed for that. I don't know. I'm on the fence with that, Emily. I think she at least knew. I don't think Harley was part of the actual act, but I do think she knew. So, yeah, you can say that, Emily. Like, everybody's entitled to their opinion as long as you do it respectfully. I don't got no problem with it, and you did do it very respectfully. But I'm on the fence. I'm on the fence. I think, but I'm more leaning to, you're very welcome, my charm. I'm very much leaning towards, I think she knew. Those drones are so amazing. Yeah. He tusses me on those things. And everybody else. It's like, I'm very good at spotting detailed stuff. So Al is being called to testify. Yep. Yes, he did. He's working on several different ones, but Suzanne is the main focus right now. Yeah. Yes, he does. I will put it in chat. Unless one of the mods want to do. Okay, I can get it here. Hang on. Give me a second here. Here you go. There it is right there. That is the link to Kurt's channel. So there you go, Fruit Fly. It is in chat, Fruit Fly, so you can just click on the link in chat and you will be brought to his channel. Please give him a subscribe and a like. Mama Lynn says, at what point do you think she knew? I think she knew that Letecia did something to Gannon that night. When she returned home from work and took, I don't want to say her name. I almost said her name. I don't want to. I want to respect that. When she took Gannon's sister, please don't say her name in chat if you do know it, took Gannon's sister and went to the dollar store or something and getting cleaning supplies and everything. I think when she got back with that stuff, I think she knew after that. There, Butterfly Dana. Well, Letecia just doesn't care about anybody but herself, so. That could very well be too, Earthly Spirit, that she was afraid of her mom. You're very welcome, Agape. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, I do think that she feared her mom. Yay! Thank you for subscribing to him, Fruit Fly. Yeah, I think Cat H's thought process is amazing too. Oh, Cat, thank you again, Agape Love, for your super sticker. Me too. It's like technical stuff, forget it. Well, for those of you who have been with me since the very beginning, when I started my YouTube channel, it's going to be 2 years ago this June. Yeah, I did an OBS nightmare where apparently I was messaging the judge, telling him I wanted to join the panel and be pulled up on screen. And like, it was like, I was clicking buttons. I didn't know what I was doing. I couldn't get something to work. So I was just clicking buttons, like didn't realize that this was all, the judge was seeing all this. And he called me out, stopped the court process. Who's this Willow? And Letecia and everybody was in court. It was a nightmare. And I'm trying to click off and get out, and I couldn't. So all I did, I unplugged my computer. I was so scared, you guys. I didn't know how to even get out of what I had just done. I didn't know how to get out of OBS. And this is one of my very first live streams that I ever did 2 years ago. And oh my God, it was a nightmare. You know what, you guys? I still have that saved. I still have, it's private, but I still have it saved. And it is a flippin' nightmare. So, yeah. Anything technical? Yep. Hey, bro, how do I do this? It's crazy. That's why I stick with StreamYards, because it's easy. But now I've messed up something with my audio. So my earbuds just are not working. I don't know. I'm going to have to figure it out. If I have to use a set of headphones instead, that's what I will do. Oh, you're welcome. Thank you, Kat. know the behavior stuff. I know my behavior stuff not from books, but experience. Yeah, and it's, it is totally different when you can learn a lot from books, but when you have the real world experience of it, it makes your knowledge that much better because you see both sides, not just what you're reading. You've actually lived through it or experienced it. You know a lot more that way, and you gain a lot more knowledge that way. Oh, yeah, I did. I just did. Oh, I can't do the spreadsheets or anything either, Kat. Me too. I just unplugged it all. And it's like, oh my God, what do I do? What do I do? And people in chat were telling me to do this, do that. And I'm still talking. The judge can still hear me. And it's just like, oh my God. So I just unplugged everything. Oh my God, you guys. There you go. 35 years, a nurse, critical thinking. Yeah. Okay, so with that being said, you guys, I'm going to let you go. And again, don't forget, this will be going private for about 15, 20 minutes usually, and then it will be available for you guys all to see again. It will be back public. So until the next time, you guys, and if you haven't checked, the new read for Tyler Doyle is up. I just put that up today. And yesterday I did the updated read on the iHeart radio host, Jeffrey Vandergift. His was done yesterday, and I did Tyler Doyle today. So go check those out. So you're a hacker, yeah. Oh, and then there was, Lady Hawk had to bring that up. I had to bring that up. Both my brother and I were accused of being hackers in the Barry Morphy case. It's like, are you kidding me? If you only knew. And that's why Kurt laughed about it. You guys know him as AK. That's why he laughed. And when he went in court and the judge was questioning him on, do you know Willow? He's going, the tree. Like, anybody that knows me knows that I would not be able, I can't even break into my own email. Even with them sending me codes and everything else, I still can't get into my old email. But they're saying that I hacked the WebEx because Kurt could prove that he didn't do it. So then they tried to pin it on me. And all I was doing is exactly what I just did right now. I was watching the hearing, and actually news outlets were retweeting. So, and I was talking to you guys and telling you guys about that. And somewhere down the line, someone said that I was live streaming it, which I wasn't. But anyway, it was a debacle there too. But yeah, the camera. If you guys haven't checked that out, check my community tab. We were kind of baffled about how Dylan's phone, in the Dylan Rounds case, was videotaping James Brenner cleaning the gun and having blood on him. And Candace Cooley, which is Dylan's mom, said she thinks that James Brenner, after he did what he did to Dylan, grabbed Dylan's phone and he must have hit a button and started a recording. So that's how they figured it got on the phone. So that's interesting too. We're going to be following that and seeing what's going on there too. I think he's in court on the 24th. I'm not sure, but I think they said March 24th he was going to be in court. So I don't know if we can live stream that, but if we can, I will look into doing that for you guys if you want it. Okay, so with that being said, yeah, and Dylan still hasn't been found, you guys. So I'm anxious to see if Brenner is going to give up where he put him, because I got an area on that by the tracks where two roads meet, or a road goes under the tracks or something like that. I forget. I'd have to go back and look. They found the phone by the watering hole. Yeah, that pond, like right where it like out behind, way out behind where the grain shed, the farm was. So it would be like the farm, his boots, and then way down the field more is where the pond is, the watering hole, wherever they get the water and whatever. And it was found, I can show it to you. Do you guys want to see where it was found. Do you want me to pull that up for you guys? Because I can. I could pull it up quickly if you want to see. If you want to see exactly where it was found, do you want me to pull it up? Okay, I'll pull it up. Just very quickly, you guys, because, whoops. Ah, dang it. Let me just get it over onto my other screen so I can pull it up for you. Okay, it's like I'm just having all kinds of problems today, you guys. It's crazy. Okay, open a project. Okay, so let me share my screen. There we go. Let me put it full screen. Okay. Okay. It's been, oh my gosh, it's been so long, you guys, since I've been here. Okay, so the phone was found. Okay, so here's the grain shed and that right here. I believe Brenner got rid of him over here somewhere, over in this area. Okay, so his phone was found right here. So here's the grain shed. Now I'm going to come over here and I'm going to zoom in. His phone was found right along, no, I believe it's here, right along here somewhere. So almost like it was tossed out of the car because there's a ledge there. Oh, it's over here, right here. His phone was found here. The watering hole is in the bush type thing here. And his phone was found here in this area. It wasn't in the pond. It was outside on the, like, it's like a ledge almost. They have photos of it. I don't know if I have the photo. But right here in this area, like this is a drop. Let me see if I can do this. Hang on. Like I said, you guys, I'm not very good with this stuff. There's a drop here. See how this drops down? And it's like, this is like empty. There's a watering hole back here in the bush, but this is like something dug out or something with a mound here. That's where it was found. It wasn't found in the pond itself. It was found in the edge. So this is back over here. Where are we? Here, and this is where his boots were found. This is the grain shed, and this is James Brenner had his trailer parked here. And these are older pictures, but this was the grain truck was parked right in front of the grain shed. So the boots were found. Here's where Brenner had his trailer. He was squatting. This is where Dylan's boots were found in this mound of dirt here on the other side. And then his phone was found way over here. So maybe this is it right here. This could, let me see. No, that's not it. It was found over here. Oh, it could be here. Because I know it went down, like there was like a gully or something. No, it wasn't found in the pond. It was found like something like this, like it's like a crater here. And I think it's like that over here. This is the pond in here. That's why you see these tracks going around here, because people would drive their vehicles around it to get water. They drive in, fill up their water, go around and go back out. And this here is like another thing like this. Where is it? Like this, but not as deep. But it's still like something that was like dug out, and it has like a, it's hard to see in here. I'd have to find the pictures, and I just don't have time right now. But yeah, so anyway, that's where it was found. And we got the sun tunnels and everything on here. And Dylan lived over here. This is where his trailer was. So he'd have to come all the way over here to go to the grain shed. So that's that, you guys. That's where that was found. So it's going to be interesting with whatever comes out next on that also. Yeah, they got his phone. They found his phone a while back, but it took some time to get everything off of it. And that's how they found the video that was on there of James Brenner with blood all over him and cleaning the gun. That was on Dylan's phone. And right at the time that he went missing, he had been on the phone with his grandmother just 30 minutes prior to that video. No problem. Okay, so with that being said, you guys, hello, Andy Allcrime. Okay, so with that being said, you guys, I'm going to wrap up, and I will stay on these cases. And if anything else does pop up, you know, I will jump on and bring it all to you guys. Okay, so thank you for being here. Don't forget, it'll be about 15 to 20 minutes. This is going to go private once it ends. And then you will be able to see it again once it's uploaded to YouTube. Okay, so thank you, mods, for being here. You guys rock. Thank you for everybody being here and watching along and listening along with us. I'm going to get this audio fixed now, so I'm going to have to call my son over. So with that being said, you guys, please take care of yourselves. Please stay safe. Be aware of your surroundings at all times. Love you guys to the moon and back. Bye-bye for now.